Good things come to those who wait. Well, at least for Steve Bruce, that is, who at the fourth time of asking has finally become Newcastle United manager. Shaka, I'm not sure the fans feel the same.
I'm sure they don't, and understandably so. Listen, as much as Steve Bruce, lifelong Newcastle fan, and that may get him a little bit more of a honeymoon period than if he weren't. The truth is, Steve Bruce is replacing a man, Rafa Benitez, who's got a CV that's as good as they get. Let's remember, this is Rafa Benitez, Champions League winner, Europa League winner, managed some of the biggest clubs in world football, including Real Madrid, some of the biggest clubs in English football. And now you have Steve Bruce, who, since retiring as a player, has bounced around to a few clubs in England. Most recently, let go by Aston Villa, and then joined Sheffield Wednesday, where he now stepped away and come to Newcastle. In terms of managerial accomplishments, he doesn't hold a candle to Rafa Benitez, so you understand why Newcastle fans aren't as excited as maybe a new manager coming in would be or should be.
Got promoted to the Premier League 4 times. No one's done it more than that. It's a joint record with Neil Warnock. Relegated twice, but to his benefit, bounced back immediately. Now, if Newcastle United are expecting a relegation battle this year, he's kept a couple of clubs up as well. I mean, it's a typical appointment, isn't it? Along the lines of what we're expecting from Mike Ashley. You're not going to go out and beat the CV of Rafa Benitez.
No, you're not. It's a typical merry-go-round appointment. Same faces, same names that get these jobs, and the expectation is that the results are going to be similar. That you're going to be near enough to the bottom, and he's got enough experience to keep a team in the Premier League. Unfortunately, Newcastle and their fans, rightly in my opinion, see themselves as a better club than that. The other thing as well is keep in mind that Rafa Benitez, in my opinion, was not backed in the way that he should have been by owner Mike Ashley. So now Steve Bruce coming in, you just kind of wonder what kind of support he's going to get. If he doesn't get the support that he needs, does that make for an even more bleak season for Newcastle United? Listen, as much as I am critical of Steve Bruce here, I think Newcastle's problems lie higher up than him. It is with the owner for me, and until Mike Ashley accepts an offer that he's comfortable with, and the club are able to move on, I'm afraid it's going to be more of the same for Newcastle. Same frustrations for the fans, the same what ifs, and we going to sit around in studios like this discussing how big a club Newcastle United potentially can be, and why do they constantly find themselves in the wrong end of these talking points. What
odds do you give him of seeing out the first year of his 3-year deal?
Listen, under Mike Ashley it can happen. I don't give very long odds, just because you can't anticipate what Mike Ashley is going to think here. If he plays the game that Mike Ashley wants him to, in that he appeases the owner, never mind results. I don't think results are that important to Mike Ashley, other than just keeping them in the Premier League. I think he stays. I don't think that's going to be good enough, just staying in the Premier League. It's going to be good enough for Newcastle fans, though.
Okay, well, the Newcastle boyhood fan is now the manager of his club, his dream club, and it's his 11th permanent position. Of course, he has a reputation of not sticking around too long. Mike Ashley also has a reputation of appointing a great number of managers over the course of the cycles as they go by. The fans aren't particularly happy. It seems at the moment the happiest man is Steve Bruce.